Hey guys, what's up? It's Zams here and okay, so they released the new Sparkings like I said in a video earlier today, but I forgot to go over the extremes and the heroes they released. So yeah, I'm gonna go over them, and there's actually a pretty good roster of what they release. So just quickly, for the people who don't really want to watch my full video, I'll just go over the units that there are. We're getting a base form Gogeta, a Super Trunks, a Super Vegeta, Sin Shenron, sorry, Videl, Mercenary Tao, and Hercule. So yeah, those are all that we're getting. So if you want to click off, you can click off right now. But yeah, if you enjoy my content, if you're enjoying my content, please make sure to like and subscribe, because there'll be a lot more content coming up from the 2nd anniversary. And help me reach 10 subscribers. Just help me reach it, please. Okay, so let's start this. So, first of all, this base form Gogeta. Now, it seems like he has decent stats. From what I've seen, these seem to be their actual stats, or an approximation of their stats. So this is pretty nice. Yeah, he seems to be a kind of balanced unit. More attack than defense. Definitely low blast defense. Well, sorry, strike defense. So yeah. Yeah, and this may look like gibberish, but what I've managed to pick out from this is that attack param up strike rate stands for strike attack up, and for instance defense is a different type of code, but I think that's what they stand for. So at Z ability 1, he'll be buffing 21% to your strike attack, and at Z ability 4, he'll be giving 40% to Fusion Warrior, and at 40% he'll be giving a strike up attack to Fusion Warrior, along with a 40% defensive buff to Tag Fusion. So he's definitely going to be a big help. A good supporter when it comes to Fusion. And I mean, more red options aren't that bad for Fusion, I guess. So yeah. Okay, now we're moving on to Super Trunks. And Super Trunks here, okay, so he seems to be heavily strike based, looking at the graph and his stats, with a bit low defenses. So yeah, but yeah, this further supports it. And at his Z ability 1, he'll be giving 20% strike up to Vegeta family, and at tier 4 of the Z ability, he'll be giving a 32% boost to Vegeta family, and a 32% defensive strike boost to Hybrid Saiyans, which could be really good for supporting the new Trunks that's coming out. So that's pretty good, and I guess he could be a decent purple extreme for Hybrid Saiyans or Vegeta family, so that's nice. Okay, now we get to Super Vegeta, the green Super Vegeta. Now, I don't know if there's that many green Vegetas in the game. The problem is, these extremes, I don't think any of them have their tags yet. Yeah, so I can't pull them up, basically. Yeah. So, yeah, looking at this, he seems to be blast attack kind of situated with low strike attack, and I guess balanced defense. But yeah, definitely blast situated with a blast up actually. And blast 20%, okay, 20% blast up card, and at stability 1 he gives 20% to I'm pretty sure this is blast attack, 20% to blast attack for Vegeta family, and 32%, and at Z ability 4 he gives 32% blast attack to Vegeta family, along with 32% strike attack to Vegeta family. So an all-around attack buffer. That could be pretty good when it comes to Vegeta family. I'm glad they're fleshing out this category, especially since the only Vegeta unit we really got for this banner was Trunks. But yeah. Now we move on to Sin Shenron, and looking at him, he seems to be more defensive focused rather than attacking. So it's always nice to see kind of a defensive unit. Though, looking at the stats, looking at the health seems to be just a slight bit lower. But of course, these are defensive units, so can't really blame that. Yeah, this kind of fits in, you know, more defensive than offensive. And, at, you know, Z ability 1, he'll be giving a 19% blast attack boost to GT. And at Z ability 4, okay, that's a lot. He'll be giving a 28% blast attack boost to GT, 28% blast strike attack boost to GT, and 20% strike attack to Shadow Dragons. Okay, so the Shadow Dragons category is definitely be something that's going to be fleshed out. I mean, it's kind of a category that's in its like baby era. It's in its baby era because, you know, all we really have is the Sparking Sin Shenron, Omega Shenron, and then this Extreme. But it's nice to see that they're instituting this new category, especially with the fact that there are many other dragons that could come. Okay, so now we get to our heroes. So here's Hero Videl, and by the looks of it, yeah, you can already see the new units here. But by the looks of it, she is a decently more defensive unit, a bit more situated on strike and blast attack. But yeah, and when it comes to her Z abilities, and you know this matches up. When it comes to her Z abilities, she gives a 30% boost in strike defense to tag hero, and at Z ability 4, she gives a 100% strike attack boost. Sorry, strike defense boost to tag hero. And, you know, it's always nice to see because Shallot, you know, even though he's on the Saiyan category, and you know his transformations, especially with Super Saiyan God, is now gonna put him on the God Key category. It's always nice to see that, you know, the hero category is actually quite buffed, and you know, potentially with the buffs it gets from all these units, it can maybe hold up with Shallot being the main focus of it. So now we move on to Mercenary Tau, and honestly, I'm surprised because I don't really feel like Mercenary Tau fits with this whole thing, but that's how kind of heroes work in my opinion. Heroes kind of get released on banners. Like for instance, our next hero, Hercule, I mean, he doesn't really fit with, I guess you could make an argument he's in GT, but not really Mercenary Tau. But yeah, he seems to be more blast attack focused than strike attack. Yeah, that's pretty cool that he has strike attack and blast attack card on him. And he gives 30% buff to heroes defense, his blast defense at Z ability 1, and at 4 he gives a 100% boost to blast attack defense for heroes. So really, heroes is being kind of fleshed out here with like all these good support units, and I have a feeling that maybe I don't know, this is kind of a wild claim, but maybe if heroes is this supported, maybe it could become somewhat PvP viable. Though I don't know about that, I'd have to check that. So now we get to our last hero, Hercule. And Hercule, oh, that's quite a big cut in the blast attack region you count there. So, no, I'm just gonna say, you probably don't want to use blast attack with this Hercule, do you? I mean, his blast defense and strike defense aren't bad. His strike attack's decent, but that blast attack, can't even stand to look at that. Okay, so he gives a 15%. So yeah, this supports it further. Oh, physical blast impact. I wonder. Oh no, because it's physical blast. Yeah, of course. Okay, so yeah, for his Z ability, he gives a 15% boost of strike attack to Majin Buu. Oh. Huh. And Z ability 4, he gives a 24% boost in strike attack to Majin Buu and a 24% blast attack boost to Majin Buu. Oh, that's really cool. That really nice that they're fleshing out the Majin Buu category. I mean, yeah, he's a hero, but he's still gonna be a decent support, especially since he's buffing all of these units. I mean, Kid Buu, you know, he's still decently good. You know, all these units are decently good. So it's really nice to see that we're finally getting a hero unit who's not Buu buffing the Buu category. And I'm kind of surprised because I thought it would be Bobbity or someone. But on top of that, just to end it off, it's really interesting that they're buffing Buu even though Boo's not really the main focus of the celebration, but I'm not arguing, because Majin Buu is a pretty good card. Especially the Zenkai with Majin Buu good. So that's pretty nice. But, yeah. That is all the heroes and extremes to my knowledge, at least. If you are a kind of insightful viewer, you will have noticed something's off with these numbers. These numbers here, and I'll try my best to. I'll explain them in a future video. But there's something interesting with all of these numbers in not only Sparkings but also extremes and heroes, which could further support my future theory in the next video. So yeah, if you guys want to see that future theory on the numbers and what could be coming because of them, you know, definitely subscribe, drop a like. I'll be uploading that later today. There's going to be a lot more Legends content coming from me, upcoming to the, 2nd anniversary. And I'd really like to have you guys along for the ride with it. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Sam's out.